I probably didn't have as much dysfunction as you. I'm trying to be very polite.
I feel like some of that must have been traumatic for you too.
Yeah,
like she used to pull you in.
Yeah.
It was very manipulative for a child to probably have to deal with that.
I'm a single parent, so it's like all the responsibilities on me.
Can you imagine doing it alone every day?
I've had a mental breakdown because you have to be at work.
We all have had mental breakdowns.
So Doc, why are we here today?
No idea, you tell me.
Well, we've got Dr.
What, he
Young,
rushed me into it?
Lauren's best friend from like yay high.
Do you even know how old?
6, 7?
I think it was, right?
No, it was.
Like
it was
six.
first grade.
First grade, yeah. First grade. And how long were we in school together?
Until high school ended?
Yes, the whole thing. It's a big deal. Like when I tell people about our relationship, they're like, what do you mean? Like first grade to graduation? And I'm like, no, also like in the same school in a tiny cohort.
Right.
We had what, like 40 in our graduating class?
It was definitely under 100. I don't know the exact
Not a
number,
lot.
but it was,
like in our grade.
I feel like it was under 100.
Oh, easy. The whole thing? Yeah, no, it wasn't a lot. It was crazy small. So it's like, that's one thing of being like, oh yeah, I see my friend on the weekends, or we meet up and do cheerleading camp. We've known each other all the way through, but like her and I, every day, every lunch, every recess, every PE, after school. I was telling my friend earlier, I'm like, this is the one person that can recount my childhood better than me, because she was at every family vacation, every funeral, every wedding, every birth.
Literally every single one of them.
Every weekend. And I was like, and I told them like the things I've blocked out, you'll tell me stories. And I'm like, I don't remember any of that. None of it's made it this far. But she knows like my entire life. It's crazy.
Kate would be the one to like tell like the craziest stories. And I feel like I have some stories, but Kate,
God, we should have prepped this better than I thought.
oh my gosh.
How much are we divulging?
Not where he's going, I'll tell you that.
No.
Well, I don't need the ex-boyfriend stories, babe.
So having her here is a privilege because not only is she an amazing woman and the most funniest person I freaking know and the best chef ever and great mom, she's also somebody that knows my entire life, so I'm really honored.
Which is part of the reason why Lauren became a psychologist. So
That was an episode.
Kate would definitely be able to tell some stories as to her childhood and the trauma and the whole 9 yards. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Kate shares some of that. I feel like you were like, I feel like some of that must have been traumatic for you too.
Yeah.
Like she used to pull you in on things. It was very manipulative for a child to probably have to deal with that. So
to like bait friends against each other.
Yeah. So I think she shares in some of that truth.
Did she try doing that?
Oh, the story.
all the
What?
time.
Is that where you want to go? Oh my God, the stories?
All the time.
No, she would. And like bribe you. She would try to bribe you. And you'd be like, your mom just tried to give me money to like say something about you or something.
Yeah, no, she...
Ask her. I don't want to act like I'm exaggerating.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Kate, introduce yourself. What do? Your kids?
So besides your best friend from your childhood, I'm a mother of a 10-year-old, which has probably been the best journey that I've gone on, you know, given everything that I've gone through in my life. That's probably been the biggest positive thing. I am a speech therapist, so I work closely with your field in occupational therapy. Working with kids has been changing, a life-changing thing, because they're so complex. But yeah, I mean, day in and day out, I work, and then I go home and I'm a mother until the next day and do it all over again. So.
And that's all that matters, though, right? You come home to your baby, and she's always your baby. I can't believe she's 10.
I know.
Where's the time go? A blink of an eye, right?
Yeah. I mean, before you know it, yours will be that age too.
It is shocking. I feel like the time keeps going faster.
Yeah.
Like everybody used to tell us, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, let me rush it. Now I'm like, oh, let me slow it down, please.
No, for sure.
What is this?
I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm in the thick of it right now, and...
How's
She
that
said
going?
it gets better, though.
Yeah,
Terrible 2s were bad. Terrible 3s were worse. 4, it started on the up and up. 7 to 8, it got much better.
17.
Yes, I feel like I need a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Yeah, but Brooklyn's in her fuck you 4s, though. That's what I wasn't you. Somebody said that, and I was like, that is sticking, and I will tell everybody.
I don't know that I said that, but as they get more verbal, especially her vocabulary is phenomenal. I feel like what makes it.
Brooklyn's vocabulary is.
That's 5 minutes. Waiting to hear the things that she says.
No, her vocabulary is phenomenal for her age.
Yeah, her language is phenomenal, aka her language reasoning. The things that like she'll like, but mommy, not what you said yesterday. That's a contradiction.
Her problem solve up there, how to unlock a door was shocking.
She went like found an end of a charger.
Yeah, she said, "Hold on 1 second." She ran in her room and she was digging behind her mattress, and I'm like, "What are you looking for?" And she pulls out a charger and then runs over to the door.
Unlocks it like a thief.
And she goes, "Here it is. Here's the room."
Just so you know, the stereotypes will think I taught her that. It wasn't me. It was
no one
Lauren.
taught her that. That's the point.
I saw you unlocking the office door at the office with the hanger.
That was a hanger. No, it was the business card.
A business card.
I didn't do that as a life lesson. That was like a one and done.
Wow, her problem-solving skills are great.
We all know who has the problem solving. Who can?
Yes.
No, but you problem solve too. But what kind of contribution? How about this? You are the practical problem solving. I'm the language problem solving.
Yeah. All right.
So she's a mother of a 10-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. She is a career woman, balancing that. How do you feel? We've had somebody else, another female entrepreneur, come on and talk about like balancing being a mother and a career person. And we, I think you and I are born of the victim of this time where we kind of think that that's a normal thing because of your mother and other women. But really, it hasn't been that long where that was not a thing or even shunned upon. So like, what's your experience been?
I think it's the hardest thing is, well, for me, because I'm a single parent, so it's like all the responsibilities on me. I also think it's different because back in the day, you were used to like just being a provider and then the wife was the homemaker. But now it's like there's so much responsibility because you're expected to go to work all day and then come home and cook, clean, and be a parent. And it's on both now to do those things. Even men aren't just in that traditional role of providing. Like they're cooking, they're cleaning, they're taking care of things. So I think even just in general, it's a huge shift in how we interact daily.
And I don't even know can you imagine doing it alone every day?
I've had a mental breakdown because you have to be at work. I have the luxury a little bit.
We all have had mental breakdowns, but to the point of like, that was during an era where it all kind of fell on him because I had to be out before they were awake and I came home when they were asleep.
Right.
And we barely made it. So like what, do you just evolutionarily just dig deep just to do it?
Well, I do have help from my partner, but because he's not her dad, doesn't partake in like everything, like the bath time. And there's certain things that he won't do because
that's a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
See, different. Yeah. It's just something we don't ever think about.
Right. So
oh my God, that's so weird / cool.
Wow, that Swiss gonna be on a little.
No way. So is there
certain things are all on me because it's like that's not his daughter. So for him to help wash her hair, things like that,
he get her dressed.
Right.
Yeah, if there's something that they need, like
Right.
Stop.
So there's some help with some things, but not with everything because of that dynamic.
So is it from an emotional standpoint or
I'm sorry.
Or no, hold on. Emotionally, or if she says that I did something that I didn't do, I could be blamed, or both?
No, I think it's more like a comfortability and like what's appropriate. Like she's not my daughter, so to help her with those grooming or bathing type things, I don't want it to be perceived as inappropriate. So, I'm drawing the boundary here to where I will help with certain things, but when it comes to like bathing, dressing, those type of things, that's all on you.
When did that
makes sense.
When did that conversation come in?
I think when a girl reaches a certain age, right? Because it's always different. They're like 3.
Like she's told me when she's been at her dad's house and her dad's in a relationship, and when she's helped wash Maya's hair, he even has her in a bathing suit in the shower while the girlfriend washes the hair.
Is that
just to
It makes sense. I've just never thought about it, but it makes complete sense.
Wow, it's giving me some crazy goosebumps.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's different because like who's cared for your children have always been like friends or like close family, like your mom. So it's different because then bathing her wouldn't be.
No, I just think it's not that. I think we haven't gotten to that age yet.
Yeah.
Because my oldest is 4, so she's now hitting the cusp. I feel like 5, it'll be kind of inappropriate.
I do feel uncomfortable when she runs around here naked. I'm like, bro.
Right.
Whatever. But you're right, because we have had like just babysitters give them baths, but I didn't think about it yet. But I feel like when they get a little older, you're gonna start thinking about it.
She's 10 now, so like
that's a big difference.
They said she's probably a year away from puberty, so I do feel like things are gonna start developing. So when they get to that point, you may even feel uncomfortable when Brooklyn's that age and starts developing. Like even as
he feels uncomfortable now.
Biological dad, you're gonna be like, Lauren, that's you better help her.
She's been going through a naked phase. It's just a phase, but it just freaks him out. She's like runs through the house.
My niece went through that, a bathing suit phase, a Disney princess phase. It's
normal.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest challenge you have right now from a parent sharing standpoint?
What do you mean, like sharing with her father?
Maya goes to dad, Maya comes to you.
Well,
Is there a middle situation going on with your partner right now?
What's it like having there's multiple people raising a child?
Am I not asking it correctly?
I think the biggest hurdle is my partner not agreeing with the relationship that I have with her dad, because it's very tumultuous, and he kind of sees from the outside in like how it affects me, and that I kind of don't always say what I should say to him, and I let a lot of things go just to like keep peace, because I'm not that type that is going to be combative when I know there's a child involved, whereas someone else may say like, I don't care, I'm going to, he's going to say whatever he feels at the time. Yeah. So I think that is the biggest thing for my partner, is because he's like, you are not setting boundaries. You're just letting things go. And we don't have a custody order, so it's different for us because he'll go a month or 2 or 3 without seeing her, whereas like if it's not on a consistent basis, whereas my partner feels like there should be some sort of set thing in place for her as well. But haven't done that.
It's a lot of moving parts though.
Yeah.
So would you
It is.
say he is and has, or can be described a little bit as a deadbeat, or he does pull his weight when he needs to?
As a dad, I would say he's good with her. He has like a good relationship with her. As someone who is financially responsible for her, that is all on me currently. And probably for her, I would say for her entire life, it's pretty much been on me. I mean, I wouldn't say deadbeat.
Using those words.
Right, only because like I try to stay away from those terms when it comes to her, because I want her to formulate her own opinion on the situation.
That's really mature.
So I just, let her, because, she's 10 now and she's very aware. Like, my dad hasn't talked to me in a few weeks. Yeah, she does. And I try to be as, like, neutral as possible when I answer those questions. I know I've not definitely been perfect. I know I've probably said a mean thing or two about him in front of her.
But I think you're cool people as well, being fair.
Yeah, I try to at least just let her, especially since now that she is old enough to very much be aware of the situation. I think that she is making up her own mind and has made comments to the effect of like realizing she hasn't talked to her dad in a very long time or seen him. So, I always will just say, oh, well, why don't you call him? Instead of feeding into it, I will just try to.
Does that happen where she would call him and he's like, oh, I'm busy right now, I'm excited to hear from her, or?
Like recently, her birthday was a few weeks ago. He did like text her and he said, but he didn't see her or anything like that on her birthday. And I don't know that, I think the last time he's seen her is maybe August. So it's been some time.
But I like that you said that as she ages, it really is like going to be her reality that's making it her own, and she's going to form her own conclusions. Right. And it's not saying anything bad about any person. Right. It's just more like the dynamic in the situation and what it's like. That's a real conversation. You're sharing real things about trying to raise a child by yourself. Not by yourself, but like in the moment by yourself with an ex-partner. There's a set of unique challenges that other people may not understand.
Right, and my biggest issue with him is the financial assistance that I don't get, but that means nothing to her.
And kids are resilient.
Yeah.
Oh, kids are so
very resilient. And she has like amazing support. My mom has helped tremendously when she's needed to do things that, with school or with like extracurricular things that I couldn't afford, my mom has helped. And I think there's also a realization on his part that my family is so supportive that that's maybe also why we don't step up. But
I never thought about that.
Because I think when you are with someone who you know that they've figured it out and you
they'll be okay.
Yeah, right. That you're not going to go out of your way to try to do anything if you know that they have their family support, their friend support.
A little bit of behaviorism and a little bit of like, personal psychology. Like behaviorism is telling us like evolutionarily, like why is a human ever going to put effort into something that they don't have to, right? That's by any human.
Right.
Yeah. But then personal psychology is kind of saying though that some people based on their personality would have their own kind of code of like conduct and values.
Right.
Or some people would have like an ego thing of like, even still, I'm not going to let them do it for me.
Right.
It's so interesting how so many different types of people
but
interpret that.
I feel like he would be that person though. Like, no, I'm going to step up to the plate and I'm going to show them what I can do.
Right.
Well, life has circumstances. I don't know if it's just always been favorable.
Well, I think it also comes part of it on me because I don't want to share the time during the week. Personally, I feel like I provide like a lot of stability for her at home and we have a routine and she's doing like phenomenal in school. So he wants me to like give him 50-50. And I feel like in his eyes, he feels like he should get that and then he'll support. Whereas I feel like you should support and prove yourself, then you would get that. So I think that's also where we're at odds.
And
because
it sounds like an impasse.
Yeah. I feel like I'm seeing it one way, he sees it another way, which is why we'll just always be on in two different boats.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll say that one day or they will agree, just not yet. But let's use some growth mindset language in that. Like hopefully it's just like a yet issue. That's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
For her sake too. Like maybe he's not ready yet to step up in those ways, but hopefully one day. I liked the idea of talking about, because again, let me rewind. I apologize for getting ahead of myself. But like, I like the idea of exploring life lessons, moments that put you at like a catalyst of either kind of pathway you could have gone down. Who better to have that kind of really cool, deep, philosophical conversation with than somebody that like literally we've shared so many life experiences.
Yeah.
Where do you think her life was gonna go?
I think she made the best out of the situation that she was given.
Well, I thought you were gonna say she made the best decision.
Well,
I'm just saying, guys.
It is crazy to know that I've known you guys since you started dating him. Like I was literally there when he asked you to be his girlfriend at Disney.
2009.
Yeah.
I know, I think when he was laughing earlier, he was thinking about that trip.
Oh, wow.
Why do I feel like that's what came to your mind? Am I right?
Of course,
I knew
Disney,
it.
Floridian.
Stop. Anyway.
Okay.
I know, it's been that long, yeah. But anyway, she wasn't talking about you.
Okay.
So stop talking about like my life was a mess. We all make the best of things.
Okay.
No, but I think given
your
the background especially.
Circumstances.
Like I come from a divorced family and I feel like I probably didn't have as much dysfunction as you did growing up. I'm trying to be very polite.
Okay, no, this is getting real spicy.
If it makes you feel better, we had a whole episode dedicated to my mother. And
Was your dad here?
No.
Nobody listened to it. He listened to the podcast. But he needs to join. And honestly, when he comes, you need to be here because we should have like an old school showdown.
We absolutely have to do that.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
No, your dad has to be here.
He wants to. He listened to that episode. He was cracking up about how I was describing like just like the situation and how like unhealthy it was. And I think I brought you up on that one. Because, and then like, again, because we have a 3-segment program, when we got from the parenting aspect, we went to the psychology aspect. And the psychology aspect is saying like, if you have as a child, like at least one solid foundational relationship, it's a huge buffer of going like sideways. Yeah. And I always talk about you and my dad. But like if my other parent was effed up, God help me.
Yeah, no.
And if I didn't have you, honestly, because you were a very good moral compass. Like you wanted to do good in school. You like to have fun, but you were never like crazy. Like, can you imagine if I like made friends with like a degenerate? We'd be like skipping school and I'd be like on the streets.
To be fair.
They were skipping school.
To be fair, we did do that a few times.
We put a penny under our tongue.
Yes,
that is not the
penny under our tongue. I mean, our temperature.
You said
when
you
they
put
took
a
penny under your tongue,
so that when they took our temperature,
It raises like the heat.
But let me tell you, it was so high that we would have been
nasty,
dead.
guys.
I know. Kim's,
I know.
My mom's like 108.
Do not try that at
Yeah,
home.
don't try that at home. Disclosure.
Yeah, do not
tongue.
do that. I think we
Yes.
could have been poisoned. I don't know. Vote's still out.
Yes, but it made our temperature so high that we would have been.
So we could have
Dead.
watched. Remember we used to binge? Do you remember we binged at that time?
Family Guy?
Well, that and before that, earlier. I think in the Tamarack house when I was in my bed had the net around it with the pink and blue wall paint. It's like a morning show, talk show.
Oh, Jerry Springer?
Yes!
Yes.
I
All of them.
remember us
Jerry
in my bed
Springer,
watching Jerry
Maury,
Springer for
yes.
hours and for hours.
Yes. Well, there was a lineup. It was like
It was.
several of those.
Yeah, which one came?
But Jerry,
I remember, yeah, you're right.
I think
Transition.
Maury must have.
So this is
And
your
then let in
local
Jerry
SOP.
Springer.
This is your local
Oh.
doctor. They,
See how it just goes sideways?
They skipped school.
We were like 10.
Okay, all right.
We.
How old were we? You have the memory.
Penny
Year,
under
I
your tongue.
remember.
That's one thing that you'll learn today.
Because my
Penny under your
mom
tongue.
got upset one time because I literally just drove to your house one morning instead of school.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
That,
Because you were
that
sitting
black
home.
VW. Oh my god.
No, that was when I think I was in her Volvo.
Oh, the vulva.
Does he still have the Volvo?
No. Oh,
John?
No way. He can't still have it.
so it's in the driveway.
How old is that car?
No, it's 1990, I think.
Oh my god.
It doesn't. I don't know that it drives, so it's like a giant paperweight in the driveway. But he got a new car this year. He got a Lexus SUV.
Oh,
Okay.
good job, John.
Yes.
Go,
good for him.
John.
He finally.
He's probably like, oh my god, all this fancy stuff. I really don't need it.
Big.
Yes.
1992.
Well, he went from the 1990 to a 2004 Honda.
Honda, yeah,
So he was
yeah.
in the Honda
Yeah, the
before
Honda-
he went to this.
Honda
But the
Accord.
Honda, he was at a doctor's appointment recently, and the back window just spontaneously burst.
What?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It just blew up.
The window blew up.
I could
Yeah.
see Patty pulling up. John, that's the reason why you need a new car.
Yeah, you know how she is.
I would love that.
Oh, and Patty is the funniest. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she needs an episode of her own.
Yeah.
She'd be a fun
Yeah,
guest star.
Yeah, she definitely
She's
does.
funny. I feel like you had a lot of your sense of humor for her too.
Yeah, no,
She's
for
funny.
sure. No, she's hilarious. She really is.
As a kid, I think it's hard, but like when you're an adult, I think like it's funny.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, you're like, ugh, you know, somebody who's like strong, opinionated,
Yeah.
that kind of way. She's a strong woman though. What a
Well, I
role
had
model.
her, as the disciplinarian, and then my dad was like, Bernie, love him, but he was the one that like didn't want to spank us, so he'd be like taking his belt and hitting the dresser and be like, all right, y'all better start screaming,
I would so do that.
so that
I'd be like, everybody, your dad's making you cry. Whip you.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Oh,
that was a thing.
So that would so be me thing.
Because our crazy stepmom at this time, she was taking the switch to us.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Anyway, wow. So this is how like our friends we could just kind of go full circle. So
Yeah.
what is something that
No. Okay.
anyway? So have you ever thought about that? Like one of your like either moments in time where it was a pivotal moment or like a life lesson that's helped shape you to who you are today? Those are very like deep questions. I don't even know if
Yeah.
I've thought into it that hard because I don't want to make it too trivial, but
What does trivial mean?
like,
Complicated.
Like
Well,
a trivia?
well, you don't want to have to break it down into something more
Yeah.
simplistic,
Oh, okay.
right? Like you want it to be as verbose and complex as it is important in your life. You don't want to kind of be like, oh, that moment when I bought my car. Like to me, that's
Right.
trivial.
Okay,
Like,
so what's the question?
yeah.
like what is a pivotal moment in your life that has like fundamentally shaped you into who you are today?
Oh.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a
that's
deep
a-
question.
Very difficult question. Do you know what that is for you?
Have you thought about
Pivotal
it?
moment, I could tell you it's me and Lauren. Yeah, that was
Aw.
Yeah, that was definitely she's hot.
I guess I'll take it.
I saw
am I
value.
gonna say no?
I saw value.
You know what? You want to know what he
Hey.
told me?
What? Tell me.
When you got out of the car,
Yeah.
he said something about your legs.
My bow legs?
Your bow
Yeah.
legs. That
Yes,
he
my
like
bow
that
legs.
was like the first thing that he's like, oh, she was bow-legged. That's like the
Those
first
legs.
thing. I was
Those
like,
those
huh?
legs are still
Right?
Those
Out of all things, that's what he said.
goat
It was
legs. He likes goat legs.
Yeah, it was the first thing that was like.
those legs are still getting it today. Don't worry. All
They're
right.
getting a nice hefty exercise. 1 mile a day.
So there you go. Like, subscribe, comment. We're gonna get a little bit more deeper into the second episode.